Picture this: an elderly man strolling along the beach early in the morning. The world is still. The only sounds are the rhythmic whisper of waves kissing the shoreline and the distant call of a seagull. The air is cool, laced with the sweet scent of the ocean and the promise of a new day. As the sun begins to peek over the horizon, painting the sky with hues of pink and orange, the man notices a young figure in the distance. There's a rhythmic pattern to the boy's actions. A bend, a pick, a throw. Over and over his small silhouette moves against the backdrop of the dawning day. The man's curiosity is piqued. What could the boy possibly be doing at this early hour? An invisible thread of intrigue pulls him closer, his steps drawn by the persistence of the boy's actions. As he got closer, he realizes the boy is throwing stranded starfishes back into the sea. Intrigued, the man decides to engage the boy in conversation. The boy's actions had caught his attention, this rhythmic dance of bending, picking, and throwing. He steps closer, curiosity guiding his path. "Hey, young fellow, what are you up to?" he asks, his voice laced with genuine interest. The boy, without missing a beat, responds, "I'm saving the starfish. The sun won't be kind to them if they remain on the shore." The man raises an eyebrow, his face etched with skepticism. He glances at the sprawling beach, the sand littered with star-like specks. His gaze returns to the boy, his small hands diligently at work. "But my dear boy," he began, his tone gentle yet firm, "the beach stretches for miles and the starfish are countless. How can you possibly make a difference?" The boy pauses, his hands stilling for a moment. He looks at the man, a small smile playing on his lips. He bends down and picks up another starfish, his actions slow and deliberate. He then throws it into the sea, the starfish disappearing into the frothy waves. "For this one, it matters," the boy says softly, his voice filled with conviction. "But that's pointless. There are countless miles of beach and thousands of starfish. It doesn't matter how many you return to the water, you can't make a difference," the old man exclaimed. Unfazed, the boy bent down, picked up another starfish. His small hands gently cradled the creature as though it was the most precious thing in the world. The old man watched, his eyes wide with curiosity and a touch of admiration. The boy's determination was palpable, his spirit unwavering. The boy's gaze fell on the starfish in his hand, its 5 arms limp from the ordeal of being stranded on the beach. He held it up to the morning light, the sun's rays reflecting off its wet, glistening body. A moment of silent connection passed between the boy and the starfish, a bond formed by the shared recognition of life's fragility and the power of a single act of kindness. With a swift yet careful motion, the boy tossed the starfish back into the sea. It disappeared beneath the frothy waves and the boy stood still, his eyes fixed on the spot where the starfish had sunk. He was a beacon amidst the vast expanse of sand and sea, a testament to the strength and resilience of the human spirit. The old man's skepticism was swept away by the tide of the boy's resolve. He understood now the magnitude of the boy's mission, the enormity of his heart. The boy turned to the old man, his eyes shining with an inner fire of conviction. "It matters to this one," the boy said, demonstrating his belief in the significance of individual actions. His voice echoed over the waves, a reminder that every act of kindness, no matter how small, makes a difference. So what can we learn from the boy and his starfishes? The tale of the boy and his starfishes is a profound reminder of the power of individual actions. It reminds us that even seemingly small, insignificant deeds can make a world of difference to someone or something. The boy, in his simple act of tossing starfish back into the sea, made a significant difference to each starfish he saved. To the starfish, the boy's action wasn't small or insignificant. It was life-changing. Often we may find ourselves overwhelmed by the sheer scale of the challenges we face. Whether it's a global issue like climate change, poverty or inequality, or personal struggles like health, relationships or finances, it's easy to feel like our individual actions won't make a dent. But that's where we're wrong. Think about it. If each one of us, 7 billion people on this planet, decided to take a small step towards positive change, wouldn't that create a wave of transformation? If each person decided to recycle, conserve water, or use less electricity, think about the impact that would have on our environment. If each person decided to show a little more kindness, understanding, or compassion, imagine how that could change our world. The story of the boy and his starfishes teaches us that it's not about the scale of the action or the odds of success, but the intention and the impact. It's about knowing that our actions matter, no matter how small they seem. It's about understanding that we can make a difference, one step at a time, one starfish at a time. It's easy to get lost in the darkness of the problems we face, to feel hopeless and helpless. But instead of cursing the dark, let's choose to light a candle. Let's choose to act, to create positive change. A single candle may not light up the whole room, but it can surely banish the darkness around it. In our own lives, we can be like the boy on the beach. We can choose to make a difference, one action at a time. We can choose to be the change we wish to see in the world. We can choose to toss our starfish back into the sea. So the next time you feel like your actions don't matter, remember the boy and his starfishes. Remember that every action counts, every effort matters. Remember that you have the power to make a difference. It might not change the world overnight, but it could mean the world to someone or something, like a starfish stranded on a beach. Every little counts. Doing something to make a positive change is always better than doing nothing. Remember, it's better to light a candle than curse the dark.